All right. I guess it looks like I got a little bit of time to do this today. I'm gonna start out. Let's see, where is that? See if I can invite a couple people. Don't see where that is right now. That's funny. Won't let me do that right now. Hide. Where is that? Nope. Hello. All right. Let's just get in working on this then. So in this picture, Angelica Cherryfur doesn't really look how I wanted her to look. I'm gonna make the screen a little bit smaller for me. Stretch it down a little bit so I can see down there. Okay. Hello. Welcome. So let's see. Where is that? No, not letting me. You know, what's really weird about this tablet is that if you're zoomed out just a little too much, it won't let me. Well, if I'm zoomed out just a little too much, it won't let me do anything when I try to press somewhere. It just if the paintbrush is a little too small, it just doesn't register it as being there. So zoom in a little bit to even register the paintbrush if you get to a certain size, which is kind of frustrating. Before it was working a little bit better, but right now, let's see, that's strange. So right now it's not working exactly how I was hoping it would be. I'm right now I'm redrawing Angelica because she didn't look exactly how I wanted her to. I already redrew her one time from the original drawing, but she still doesn't quite look the way that I was hoping to. So I decided to change her up a little bit, change her the direction of her face, and I'm going to add in a neck here and get rid of the extra ear and stuff over there. So it's going to take a little bit of work redrawing that part, but yeah, let's see. That's funny. It won't let me invite people this time. Oh wait, no, there it is. I found it. Couldn't find it at first. I was looking at the wrong place. What am I doing? Okay, just gonna invite everyone on this little list here. There's not too many people on this list. It doesn't, unless I can start inviting. Well, I can invite by friend name, but I think probably be. Let's see. Wonder if I need to. She asked for to be notified, so let's see what happens. Hey, welcome. Thank you for joining. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. People might be just scrolling past there. It says that people are watching or joining, but yeah. So here we go. I just got back from a little bike ride, so getting back situated into working on this. Let's see. Work on the cherries and the bandana here first. This doesn't really require much work actually with the cherries. Just want to add some color and some texture. Okay. The hat. Oh, that's weird. But some places that I accidentally didn't erase earlier. Get rid of all these feathered areas in the back. And we don't need that either. Actually, maybe we do. Seda, what's up? Let's see, maybe I do need that. There we go. So, yeah, I'm working on, don't know if anyone sees the description, but I'm working on Angelica Cherryfur book 1, Quercus Minora and the 8 Elemental Stones. That still needs to be erased. There's some parts sticking outside here that don't belong there. Let's see. Yeah, there's 3 more pictures until I'm done with the illustrations for book 1. I was hoping to get some of the ones that I missed, that I already finished now, into the live streams, but I haven't had the time to do everything. Anyone can hear me sniffling, sorry about that. There's a little bit of pollen problem with the wind, and it's starting to be spring pretty soon. So, getting some allergies. Let's see. We're gonna give a little bit of red on the front here, light red. People say light red. No, that means pink. But yeah, there's a lot of pinks right here that aren't. I don't know. We'll go into red, lighten it up. Let's see. Give a little texture with that color. Darken it a little bit, brighten it a little bit, so that it can have multiple colors there. So if we use these acrylic things, my favorite so far is acrylic 5. I don't know why. I just like how it paints. The other ones aren't too bad, but this one seems like about the shape I'm looking for when I'm painting usually. I'm gonna go with this one. Put a little blue on top because to the light behind her as well, and then I want to go back into the lighter colors in the back because there's 2 sources of light. The fire in her hand. Actually, there's 3 sources of light, but that one's not going to reach it here. But yeah, fire in her hand and this rainbowy thing behind her. So let's see. Don't want probably get too confused with the light here, but maybe that's a little too blue up there. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Well, that hat looks. It's not a hat. It's her bandana. It was part of her skirt actually. But yeah, let's see. There we go. Put a couple little colors in here. That looks kind of nice. A little bit more red in the front. A little more blue around here. A little bit more red in the back. There we go. So no one's watching. That's cool. Wonder how that goes. Yeah, it's fine. I'll just keep on going and going. Done. Click there. Hey, Joni. I don't know who's watching. Doesn't really matter right now, but if anyone is, it'd be nice to get some comments. That's fine though. Let's see. Wonder if Greg will make it today. I didn't tell him about this. Didn't tell him last time either. Let's see. So that's kind of weird. I painted her face in, and then I drew the lines around it, and then I erased some of it, so the parts that don't belong there might still be there. All right, let's see what we got. Yeah. Okay. There we go. So I'm going to go in and start painting her face. Um, a little backache today. Feeling a little awkward with my back. But let's see. Oh yeah. So right now we're gonna work on our ears a little bit. Do some color, some texture as well. Let's see. Spin the color wheel around too much until it looks just right. You know, it's easier to fix colors by adding lots of light colors than it is to paint it like I always do from the start, or paint it to look like what I always do if I'm just at mixing colors, and I've already done it before. But yeah, I'm not sure what I'm trying to say. What am I trying to say? Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I've already painted on most of the pictures when I'm editing them. I've already painted her face several times, and I'm just painting over what I have already done. It's been a while since I've actually painted from scratch, but here, let's go. Actually, no, it hasn't been a while. Let's see. On the last live stream, I did a little bit of painting. I don't think it was the last one. On the second live stream, I did a little painting from scratch. So we got use a heavier brush. Maybe that'll help us speed things up a little bit. Yeah. So basically, the difference between this airbrush button and the paintbrush and normal is how heavy and opaque the brush is. But when I want to go in and just add a little bit of one color, the airbrush is really helpful. Even if I use different, like these brushes over here too, in different textures, I can always choose any texture and go in with any of the weights of the brushes. And well, I could go with the tools here and really fiddle with all that stuff, but I don't want to mess up the default for each of the tools. So I'm not even going to learn about that right now. Let's see. I don't even want to think about it. I'm just gonna go with the stock tools and a couple of my own tools that I made, and use them to my advantage. Make them as me as I can. So let's see. Oh, who do I have on the invite here? I gotta check. Okay, so they already invited. Yeah, probably the most likely. Yeah. Let's see what happens if I do that. Okay, back to there. Done. Okay, anyway, stop worrying about that. Work on this a little bit. Get some lighter colors. Well, the lighter colors on the darker colors really make a lot more difference quicker than trying to paint two similar colors. Really can't see anything happening sometimes when you do that. That looks pretty good. It's not perfect yet. Well, it won't ever be perfect, but put a little lighter orange here behind our eyes. And then once we have all the colors kind of situated. Well, they're not situated yet, but once we have all those situated, I'm gonna work on some of them. Oh, there now with all this weird stuff here, I can see who is still around and I didn't want to stay. Let's see, where do we go? Right down here. Yeah, if I don't have it really painted in with different colors, it all just looks red, and there's plenty of red in the background, so I can't really see the difference here. But even though I'm getting feathers, I've already erased it a few times. There we go. Yeah, that's one nice thing about painting digitally. You can do one thing a little too much, and then just fix it. If you did that with like crayons or uh, markers or even watercolor paints, it's a little harder to go back and fix those kind of mistakes. I don't know anything. I mean, I know a little bit about acrylics. I've done that. I painted the Hyrule Castle with acrylics and stuff, but I don't know too much about all that. So I won't pretend to know too much about traditional mediums. But yeah, my experience digitally so far is that it's there's a lot of things to learn at first, but once you got it figured out, there's a lot of things that make it easier. There are also a lot of things that make it much more versatile and usable. Um, not just easier, but let's see. Yeah, that's getting to the point where using the selection tool, I'm missing a lot of places that aren't in my selection, and I don't want to go in and add them to the selection because it'll just take too long to do that. There we go. Yeah. I started this book on paper with uh, normal cheap pencil and a normal cheap ball pen. And on some of them, I was able to do ball pen. Some of them, I was only able to do pencil. But I knew that if I was going to use these illustrations, I would either have to copy them several times and try multiple times to try to get the traditional mediums right, or I'd have to figure out how to do them digitally. So this was my first book, and it's also my first attempt to make a book digitally. I've done a couple of traditional attempts with crayons and stuff at home, but those were basically for my daughter. Yeah, Mario Legend and oh yeah, I didn't mention this before. I made a Zelda Breath of the Wild like fan book before when the game was come out. That was fun. The book was pretty short. Had this cool little Bokoblin character who who wasn't hostile like the Bokoblins are. But yeah, he was like he said something funny. I don't remember what it was though. What was that? Oh yeah, it was something like "Yum yum meat, no good alone." I don't remember what it was, but that was a funny character I made. Um, but yeah, there's not going to be any kind Bokoblins in that game. I already played the game, but there weren't any. I want to kill you. Um, yep. So where are we going with this? She's got a few missing elements from her face, like her whiskers and her eyelashes, which well, squirrels don't really have eyelashes, but at least not big. Maybe they do. I don't know. I have to check that. They don't have eyelashes like she does. That's for sure. So let's see. These are right now. She has an enchantment in her eyes. That's not normal to her appearance, but it's part of what's going on with the story right now at this point in the book where I'm working on right now. But yeah, let's see. Wonder if this live stream is still actually live. What I mean by that is last couple times, partway through, I think that was actually a little after an hour though. The live stream started cutting out and giving white noise all over the screen with no sound. So I don't know when that happens. It doesn't give me any notifications. Last time I was able to find out because my brother was watching. So I don't think he actually has time right now. So I have no way to check right with him. But yeah. Today is, let's see. Here in Japan, it's the 2nd of March, 2018. But by April, I'm planning on having this book out. Hopefully, what I'm wishing will happen is I could actually get down and have it out, or at least have a proof copy by my birthday, which is on the 31st of March. But I don't know. We'll have to see about that. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's missing? Let's see. Oh yeah, I need to do it on the leaf there. This is actually, it doesn't really matter how detailed I do this stuff in her eye right now because I'm gonna black most of it out anyway. But yeah, I'm putting in a few of the, well, all of the different elements into her eye because that's how her eye is showing up right now in the story. Got a bunch of flashy stuff going on in her eyes. Because of her basically uncontrolled ability to use all the different elements of magic, which is completely unique to her. And nobody knows really what to do about that. But she's training for magic right now in this picture, so that she can understand and control her magic a little bit, actually. So pretty soon after this, she's able to kind of get rid of this glow in her eye. I mean, it's not a bad glow. It's just that it shows that she has no control of her magic, and it also kind of shows off the fact that she has magic, which is generally sometimes a good idea for her to conceal. So let's see. There's one more element that I didn't draw. What is it? Got fire, water. Oh, ice. Okay, need ice. And I think I put it around here. Yeah. Doesn't need to be too specific, so I'm just gonna put an icicle here. And then kind of fill in some of the space with purple like I did in the other ones. And then we're just going to go in and get rid of most of that detail. And then put some glare on her eyes. Don't know if it's glare, reflected white light on her eyes. And then go over here and put a little bit of the eye socket into her eye socket so that we know that she has eye sockets. No, I don't know. That's how it would look, basically. Not exactly, but close enough. And then I realized that there's a couple little spots here that look kind of off, so I'm going to fix that, smooth it out a little bit with the smudge tool. And then there's let's go back with her signature elements. She has I don't know, signature features. One of the squirrels and a couple of the other female squirrels in this story also have eyelashes, but not exactly the same as her. And I haven't made any male squirrels that have eyelashes, but that could be cool, having some eyelashy male guys too. Let's see what happens. Since this is going to be a bigger book series, there's going to be a lot of animals that aren't squirrels, and it'll take a while to get there. But she's going to go on a big adventure. The first book is just about her home continent, her subcontinent. No. There we go. A little bit so that the lines don't get all jagged. It's much easier to make better lines with the pencil. You can make it fat, thin, whatever. You can do that with the computer, but pressure sensitivity is supposed to be a thing with this tablet. As far as I can tell, unless I have the settings done wrong, with GIMP, it's not. There's no really control about how big. I probably just don't know how to do it, but I can't figure out how to control how big or how opaque a line is just by changing the pressure of how hard I'm pressing. It's always the same pressure. It's not any more opaque, any small, anything. It's all the same pressure the whole way through, even though there's supposed to be pressure sensitivity. So it's probably a setting problem on my end that I don't understand. But so far, at least for me, at this point, I have no idea how to work this like a real pencil. And well, it's one of the cheaper tablets, so even if that was the fault of the tablet, it wouldn't be too big of a problem and be kind of expected. But if it actually has the ability to work like a real pencil, and like you could press it a little lighter to make it smaller or whatever, that would actually be pretty cool. But I don't know how that works with this, if there's a way to do that. So if anybody knows, actually that would be nice if they told me, but I have to actually say that, yeah, it's better to figure out these things by myself, so that I don't mooch all of my information off of everybody. But if someone can actually hook me up with the information, that's okay too. Could end up spending a whole bunch of time doing something the wrong way, thinking that I've got it down. Okay, so there's her face. It's pretty much done. The face behind her face needs to get out of there. She needs some neck behind her face. At this point, because I've got these faces on different layers, I can actually get rid of, I can move her face around and figure out, like, maybe I don't want it here. Let's move it. And yeah, that's a good idea. I'll move it a little bit over here, and then paint it a little darker here with this. She doesn't need two chins. Doesn't need all that other stuff. So last couple of times at around this point, they were few more people watching. I don't see anyone watching right now. That's fine though. Just gonna keep on going as if someone is, and hopefully it'll be something cool for everyone to watch later. And if someone does join, it'll be nice too. But yeah, this is probably not a good time on the live stream just because of what day of the week it is, etc. That's funny. I didn't even know that there was anything there. Maybe that's part of the whisker that I erased. Yeah, this didn't get all fixed yet. I was confusing it with the layer below it. Okay, maybe I should have turned that layer off while I worked on her face. But yeah, I don't really turn layers off very often, even though I know how to do it. I just haven't gotten to the point with my art that I've actually needed to do that very often. So I don't. This is kind of funny. See, because I changed her neck position a little bit, I'm gonna have to redraw the clothes a little bit. Didn't expect that, but obvious, right? What are you thinking, Jeff? Okay, so it actually feels kind of awkward with nobody watching right now and me talking, but yeah, I'm gonna just do that. Pretend that someone is, so that at least it's not just the sounds of clicking or the sound of nothing. Someone decides to watch it. Because I'm not gonna upload a music track and just have this going. Somebody wants to know about something that I say partway through, they can hear it at least. So that's nice. Although I don't know if anyone's interested in hearing that. Let's see. If this doesn't, well, either way, I'm probably gonna cut off at about an hour, and if I keep having time for it, I'll start up again, just so that I can avoid the video disappearing from there problem. I should have called this part 1. Well, I can if I put it up on YouTube, but it's a different thing. So yeah, I got my YouTube channel set up for this. I already had a YouTube channel for myself, but when I was trying to figure out the settings and everything, I kind of ended up accidentally making another one, and the other one seemed to like be a good spot for doing this stuff related to the book when I can have my own unrelated channel. Since there's more than one channel available, I'll just use that to my advantage. And let's see. So yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube, you should probably head over on to Facebook and friend me, just so that you can actually get into these live streams and talk if you want to. That is, you don't have to. In fact, if you're not interested, please don't. But yeah, because it'll be a waste of your time, right? If you're not interested. But yeah, if I can get more people who are interested, more active in being able to hear about stuff when it happens. I don't know about being more active. What am I trying to say? If I can have the information that anyone wants to look for more available to them, there we go. That's what I want to say. It'll be good for them and me. Instead of just having like this void that I'm working into and hope that someone sees it eventually. Now, if I have some way to move it to where the people want to see it, so that they can look at it. What is that? Huh, something's on. Oh, well. There, lighten up her shirt a little bit. So this shirt right here with this mark symbol on it is up on Zazzle. Uploaded it 2 days ago. It almost seems like something's going on. Hold on, be right back. Nope, not missing anything. Okay. So I got a message from my brother. Yeah, he couldn't join this time. Because he's studying. That's cool. Studying is important. Wish I'd studied a little bit more, huh? But I'll be studying more too when I get the chance. Right now, because of not enough studying, I'm kind of stuck in not the best situation with finances and stuff like that. So studying would have been a good idea. Although they do say nowadays studying, or at least getting a degree, is not as worth it as it used to be. I think knowing more information is still good. So if you can get the time to study and actually do it, even if it's on YouTube or whatever, it's a lot better than not studying. So when I get more time to study art and marketing and all that other kind of good stuff, English, everything that'll be useful to me anyway. Not stuff that they want to shove at me so that I can get a degree, even though I'll never use it. That kind of stuff I probably never need. Probably won't study. But yeah, get some more required useful information that'll help me. Definitely want to take some time to do that once I have the time available. But right now, yeah, super busy, so busy. I don't even know what I'm doing with my time. Nope. Painted onto her shirt because I don't have it on any. I can use a selection editor and keep the wrong parts of the picture out of the editable area, or basically make it so that I can only work on the places that I want to, and that's really helpful. But right now, I don't want to take the time to click out the selection editor when I don't really have to do that in-depth work on this tail here. I just want to add a little bit of orange on there and get rid of the extra stuff here. Let's see, the extra ear. Yeah, I'll use the selection editor actually, just to, I was talking about it and it's a good time to use it because I need to get rid of something. And to get rid of it, just paint over it. And then that's not the right color, obviously. But let's see. Kind of move in with the colors that are over here. And then I'll probably need to merge them a little bit in the end. But yep. Okay, yeah. There's a little line made of the color differentiation there because that was a selected area and the other area was not selected. So yeah, a little line of strangeness. Don't like them. Avoid that in the future if you can. Okay. Yeah, hopefully people will come to this later who are interested in the book series and know about what it actually looked like to work on this, if they're interested in that kind of thing. There's a lot of movies where there's outtakes and the making of and all that kind of stuff. So Here, I'm gonna go with go down here, put hard edge on my eraser so that if I erase this little spot, I won't have to go back and paint just to harden out the edge. I don't like using a soft edge and then painting over it just to fix that. Not always the thing I want to do, right? Um, Wrong texture here again. Okay, so now she's still got some extra face here. Don't need that. Two Face, wrong kind of Two Face, but whatever. Um, 40 minutes now. I don't know if 40 minutes is long for any of you people. For me, it's nothing because I'm working a lot longer on this book every time. So this isn't even like a quarter. No, not even. It's not even measurable comparison into a quarter. It's a lot less time than I spend on my book. So each day. So even if I did the full live stream that I did last time with the 2 hours, 3 hours, that's not anything compared to the amount of time that goes into this. So yeah, I like that. All those people who don't live stream their work because they don't want you to see it until it's perfect. I don't want you to see the perfect one until someone's seen the part that's not perfect. And of course, I want people to know that I'm working on this, so that they can find out about it, and so that if they're interested, they can kind of join me for the ride. Because you know, so far, most of the time, I'm in this alone. My daughter and my wife are interested, but they obviously the one who's illustrating this is me. My family over in the States have shown some help. They've been joining the live streams recently. That's pretty cool. And I got a lot of financial help with this, like I said last time. Probably need a little bit more in the end, but try to get some of it done with my own money if I can. But yeah, let's see. In terms of working on this, it's me, and having more people hearing about it and being able to see it and talk about it, and if anyone's interested in, to share it, anything. I already have a few people who said they're interested in buying a book, so I really, really want to thank them for showing the interest. And I really, really want to have a good product for them to buy when they can. So I'll work hard on making it super awesome as much as I can anyway. And that looks weird. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, so gotta kind of make the colors similar enough so that they kind of match. I'm gonna, yeah, there we go. And then now that they're similar, move that in, smudge it a little bit, maybe out too. And then after that's there, yeah, okay. So then I'll use a little bit more varied colors now. There you go, because there's actually a lot more color variation in the ground itself, in this new area that is made. So to make it look similar, I can't just copy the color from there and put it there. It won't work. Use several different colors and mix them with this acrylic brush on the airbrush to get the texture that I want. There's a lot of ways to make textures, but so far one of my favorite ways is to paint in with these different brushes in different colors until it has kind of the right look. I don't know too much about that because I'm not an expert, but Yeah, I want to give a lighter color and change the warmth of the color so that it's a little cooler. And then do a little bit of mixing there so that it looks just a little bit more natural. I don't know why that looks see-through to me. Probably that there's no black right here. No, that's not it. What's wrong? It looks so see-through. Almost seems like this little spot here is also reflecting way too much light. Let's see. Dull it down a little bit. There we go. Okay. Save this real quick. And yeah, they didn't quite make it to an hour yet. I'm gonna pause this for a bit and come back with the second part, or maybe not. Oh yeah. See, Karen D. Turner joined. It says, but I don't see any eyes here. I don't know if someone's actually watching right now. If someone is, I'll stick around for a sec before I switch to the next one. But yeah, actually no. I'm gonna redo this. Start with the next part. Thanks for watching.